Hello, first grade distance learners. This is Mr. Vincent, your art teacher. We're getting ready to start the last part of this sea turtle lesson. Now, we were working to decorate the sea turtle using just paper here at school, and we're making our design symmetrical. That means if we put a line down the middle of the turtle, one side is exactly the same as the other. This one's almost done, but I can still cut out eyes and add some other little details, but I thought I'd show you the next part of this lesson. We're going to be using paint to paint contour lines around the turtle. Let me explain what a contour line is. It's a very simple concept. If I have a shape, and I'll just make any kind of weird shape, and I start drawing lines directly around that shape that match the first lines, we're following what they call the contour of the shape, which is basically the outline. So we're going to be painting contour lines around the turtle, repeating contour lines because we're going to paint them over and over and over until we fill up the page. So here's my turtle. I'm going to get a brush and make sure it's clean. I've got my water right here. Always clean your brush first in case there's any dry paint on it, and then we always use a dry brush. Now the paints we're using here are called tempera paints. They come pre-mixed, and if you don't have any tempera paints at home, you can use watercolor paints to do this. You just have to mix the watercolor paints up really well. So I'm going to start with yellow. I'm going to dip into my paint. I'm going to give it a little tap on the edge of the container so I'm not dripping paint everywhere. And I'm going to follow right along up next to the turtle, all the way around with the yellow line. We'll keep going around, and I can see I'm already running out of room here on the edge, and that's okay. And I'll go around this way. It looks like I'm running out of paint, so I'm going to dip back in. Now you don't want to paint over the turtle, we're just going to paint around it. So I'm following all the way around this turtle with a yellow contour line. Here we go. This takes a little time, but it's a lot of fun. And I say that because I'm the art teacher and I love painting, but hopefully you guys love painting too. So I'm going to go all the way around. And when the paint starts looking like it's fading, that means you need to dip back in. And we'll go around here. Alright, I've finished my yellow contour line all the way around the turtle. Oh, one little spot here. Now, I'm going to switch colors, so I'm going to clean my brush really well. And then I'm going to dry it really well, and we're going to move on to the next color. We're going to keep doing this until we fill up the page, but the tricky part is when we run out of room on the edges. What we're going to do is just paint until we run out of room and come back down and keep going until we fill up the whole page. So I'll go to my next color, which, let's see, we'll use green. And this green line is going to be right up against the yellow line. We'll start right here at the top of the page. We really don't want to mix the paints, so we got to be careful not to mix them up, but we don't want to have white spaces in between them. So I'll come back down here now that I ran out of room, and I'll keep going around and around and around until we fill up the whole page with repeating contour lines. You can repeat the colors. If I use all the colors and I need to go back to yellow, you can certainly do that. You can make patterns if you like using the colors. And we'll just keep painting all around to make these turtles look really colorful and beautiful, just like artwork from the Caribbean. Alright, this is Mr. Vincent signing off on this project. Please send me your final product. You can send me an email with a picture through Schoology. I'd love to see it so I can grade it. Alright, you guys be safe out there and enjoy.